Hey there, folks. It's me, Michael Bach, your diversity dude, and it's time for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. That's hysterical. Okay, I might keep that in. I'm coming at you post Toronto Pride. Fantastic weekend. Hats off to Toronto Pride for doing just an amazing job. But I wanted to talk to you about something that I saw in the Advocate magazine. An artist that has created a new pride flag, and I'm kind of excited about this because I've always had, first of all, issues that the flag wasn't necessarily representative. And last year, Philadelphia put out its own pride flag, which included the colors of brown and black, in order for people of color, specifically African Americans, to feel more included in the pride flag. But this pride flag incorporates the rainbow flag, the Philadelphia flag, and in fact the trans flag. And I'm pretty excited because I'm my biggest issue has always been that there were multiple flags. There was a pride flag, there was a bear flag, there was a trans flag, there was a bi flag. I mean, it's just there's so many different flags, which I felt was then getting away from the whole idea of inclusion. And I'm going to put the image up here. And this artist who his name is Daniel Quasar. Their name is Daniel. No, he goes by he. Is Daniel Quasar, and he's got a Kickstarter page, which I'm going to put a link down into the body, for a pride flag reboot. And I think it's going the right direction in terms of becoming more inclusive of all members of the LGBTQ plus communities. There's a couple things I'd like to see. First of all, I'd like to go back to the 8 original colors of the pride flag, because I think that it was more inclusive. For those of you who don't know, it used to be 8. It was reduced to 6 because the colors weren't readily available. But now, of course, things are much more readily available. I love the inclusion of the black and brown to represent people who are from different racialized groups. I love the inclusion of the trans flag, and I would love to see some inclusion of the bisexual flag, the bi community flag. So, it's not perfect, but I like where it's going in terms of recognizing that we don't need to be more split apart. We are already a minority within the broader world. And I feel like this is something that I can get behind with making our communities come closer together. So really excited. Take a look. I'm going to post the article. And if you feel so inspired, give the guy a little money. Yeah, just good stuff. I hope you're having a fabulous June. I hope you've survived Pride. There's many more Prides to go throughout the year. And remember to subscribe to my channel. There's a link somewhere near my face. I'm not going to point, though. I'm just not going to point to it. And I will see you next week for a less gay episode of Monday Morning Musings. Take care.